Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Welcome back to another City Skylines video. My name is Sports Monkey, and we are back here in my City Skyline channel. And for today, this is an impromptu video where I just want to show myself. First and foremost, to all my new subscribers, my name is Sports Monkey, and welcome to my channel. So for today, the other day, it was one day ago, I posted a community tab post and I said, what is your biggest issue playing City Skylines? We had over 4,000 votes and a lot of people said getting frustrated. So in the comment section below, people posted what they're frustrated about and what their issues were. And so what I'm going to try to do for this video is try to help solve some of those problems. So let's get started. So for my first issue, a lot of people mentioned that their City Skylines game crashed. So if you see on the screen, we have Stefan Valentin, and he mentions, my biggest frustration is related to continuous crashing of game due to lack of RAM memory. So what I highly suggest is if you're playing City Skylines and you have a lot of mods and assets, you need to bump up your RAM a little bit. I know I know things right now due to the virus and the pandemic, stuff like that. I know things are a little bit more expensive, but I highly suggest you try to fix your RAM. If you're playing at bare minimum, 16 gigabytes of RAM at the very minimum. The next, what I use is 32 gigabytes of RAM. If you check on the screen, I use the Corsair, and it is 32 gigabytes of RAM. It's $125 on Amazon in US dollars. That's what I use when I'm playing City Skylines, like my current series of Tantrum. I'm using 22 out of 32 gigabytes of RAM, and I only have about 800 assets and about 20 to 25 different mods, and that's actually not many. So if you can afford it, 64 gigabytes of RAM, I do that all day. But if you can splurge a little bit, go with the 32 gigabytes of RAM. And if budget is a little tight, you go with the 16 gigabytes of RAM total. Basically, that will help you play the game at a higher FPS, and it will basically run a lot smoother. Okay guys, so the next thing I'd like to talk about is consoles. I would say a lot of console players in the comment section below, they talked about not having traffic management, and so none of that, not having enough assets, not having enough tiles. Basically, a lot of console players are extremely frustrated. And here's a good example of this. Whoa. Okay, so we have Demetrius DeMarcus Bartholomew James Jr. That's a great YouTube name. Anyways, let's just go through what he said. He said the fact that it's shit on consoles. Like sometimes the game decides that you cannot place a road where you want it for no reason. So I'm assuming he means the nodes. But the issue is that sometimes a lot of people on consoles get frustrated because they don't have as much control and your cities just look way too vanilla, which makes sense. You don't have mods, so you are definitely playing City Skylines vanilla. So I do have one tip for you. So let me get to that on my screen. So on my screen right now, you're going to see a City Skylines YouTube channel. His name is City Planner Plays. His name is Phil, and he is one of obviously the best City Skylines channels to follow. Now, I am not an avid City Planner Plays viewer. I do watch some of his videos, but I do know, in the comment section below, please comment because I actually don't know the answer to this. But he does have a series where he goes through vanilla City Skylines gameplay, and I know he's on a PC, but he plays like he's on a console or doesn't have any of the mods. So he plays a vanilla series. Like I said, in the comment section below, please let me know the name of it. I don't know if it's Verde Beach. I don't know which one it is, but it's one of them. I know it's somewhere around here. So if you're looking for inspiration and you're on console, check out City Planner Plays and check out exactly what he's been doing with his vanilla series. That is just my suggestion because he does a great job with all of his videos. So the third thing I would like to just comment on is, I would say a lot of people mention that City Skylines is a lot of money. Like somebody mentioned, I don't have $250 to drop on all the DLCs. And John Patrick St. Maria, I think that, I don't know what the STA is. Anyways, Maria, I don't know. Sorry if I mispronounce it. I'm sorry. But The DLCs are expensive AF. I'm broke. What I highly suggest you do is, if you're on PC, obviously you do have mods at your disposal, but if you're waiting for a specific DLC, wait till they go on sale. So for example, I didn't have the Natural Disasters DLC for the longest time. And essentially when the Airports DLC came out, a lot of actually all the DLCs were on sale. So my suggestion is just wait till they go on sale. And then, you know, if it's a lot better to pay $7 US instead of like 14 plus for a DLC. So that's my suggestion. I understand that all the DLCs do cost a lot of money. So for my fourth thing, I'm going to read what Shadow posted. Everything turns into grids and roundabouts. I can't make anything look natural. I'm bad with creativity. I think I fall into the same problem where we are used to grids and we're used to just doing what we like to do and just try our best to make it look good and work well. Well, I'm going to get into my city and just show you some stuff that, you know, I went out of my way and out of my comfort zone just to try something different. And I'm going to show you exactly an example of that right now. Okay, guys, so this is what I'm going to show you from my city, Kelly Creek. I actually posted a short about this. This is what you call the Q wall anarchy. You know, it's a Q wall anarchy mod where you have a giant Q wall and you could put it basically against cliff sides and just, you know, do exactly what I did here. You could just see that we put the Q wall against the city and, you know, it's kind of holding up our green city towers and, you know, just it adds a little bit more to your city. So what I'm trying to say is try to go outside your comfort zone. You know, if you see something on YouTube that looks complicated, try and go for it. You know, I am not the best at it. I'm sure you're not the best at it, but my advice is try to do something different when you're playing. Remember, you know, like if you're recording, you can always edit. If you're playing City Skylines by yourself, nobody's watching. So just try to do something different. And when something cool pops up, like this Q wall anarchy mod that actually, you know who was playing with it? Conflict Nerd was playing it and with it. And I was just like, you know what? I want that mod and I want to try it. And I know nothing is filled in down here, but the overall Q wall looks really good. And I think it looks great with the city and like these towers. And we have people, whoa. Look at, we have people walking on it. I just think it looks overall really cool. So something different. So again, my point is try something different. Okay guys, so for the very last thing I'd like to talk about in my comment section is traffic. As you can see on the screen, traffic. Oh, 9 tiles, traffic jam. That is a very popular topic. So now we're back here in my city of Kelly Creek. Now this oil industry works fantastic. Now you're gonna say, well, you have 8 million roundabouts. Like why? Like it does not look good. Well, before I added the roundabouts, I had traffic jams everywhere around this oil industry. So one of my suggestions is go with a lot of roundabouts. City Skyline traffic is all about traffic flow and keeping everything moving. Keep the traffic moving. Traffic flow is key to City Skyline's traffic. And if you're on council, you're gonna be like, well, like I'm on council and I struggle. Well, there's this thing called lane mathematics. So I'm gonna get to that in my video real quick. Okay guys, so the next thing I want to show you is lane mathematics. This is a part of how to solve your traffic. So lane mathematics in City Skylines. So we have, ready? This is it. We have 2 lanes, or in this case, this is an on-ramp to the highway. So we have 2 single lane on-ramps, which goes into 2 lanes. So that is 1 + 1 is 2. I know, but that is lane mathematics. I know we all know 1 + 1, but you can do this on PC and console, and you can merge these lanes together. Now, I did use what's called the node controller to extend it, but it will still work on a console. And so 1 + 1 is 2. Then when you move up over here, you have 2 + 2 is 4. So what I did was I had 2 2-lane highways, one over here to the left, one over here to the right, and then we added them into a 4-lane road. So that is what's called lane mathematics, and I think it will really help you if you're playing on a console. It'll definitely still work. It might not look as pretty because I have these chevrons and I use the line intersection mods, but it will still work, and I promise you it will look a lot better and traffic will flow a lot better. So guys, if you liked what I did, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit that like button. If you disliked it, hit the dislike button. But if you have any other comments you'd like to make, put it in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day.